Junior Civil Judge and Principal Magistrate, Juvenile Justice Court Srimati Kalpana, the President of Bar Association Sangareddy, panel lawyers, members of Child Welfare Committee, Women and Child Welfare Department, the respective Superintendent of Police, the Commissioner of Police, SITI, the request persons, and other dignitaries, and the stakeholders under Juvenile Justice Act 2015. A very good morning to one and all. Treatment social reintegration by adopting a state-friendly approach and dispose of matters in the best interest of children and for their rehabilitation through process provided in strict concession by the district Sri Papi Reddy Garu to give his address to gallery.
To all the participant officers in the training, this training is for the Special Juvenile Police Units, Juvenile Justice Board, Child Welfare Committee and other stakeholders of the Juvenile Justice. And this Act, you all know that the Juvenile Justice Act is the outcome of the various judgments pronounced by our Honorable Apex Court from time to time and subsequent amendments also on the suggestion of the Honorable Supreme Court. From time to time the amendments were effected to the needs and necessities of the juveniles. You all know that the progress of a nation is reflected in the development of children of the nation. Children, being the future of India, remain at the center of all social legislation. They are the creators of today and the shapers of tomorrow of our nation. It is the constitutional obligation also, as envisioned in Article 15(2) of the Constitution, that it is the responsibility of each citizen of India. It is our duty to inspire them in choosing the right direction for the nation's development. The law has enshrined upon us through legal services institutions to protect the interest of the children. It aims to create child-friendly environment, and with these objects, this training is designed and planned for creating the subject to the stakeholders of the juvenile justice system. And our Honorable Supreme Court of India in Sampurna Behra versus Union of India on 12/10/2011 directed the legal services institutions to impart training to the child welfare officers in the state. It is to sensitize all the stakeholders under the Juvenile Justice Act, that is the Special Juvenile Police Units, child welfare officers, advocates, child welfare committee members, members of the Juvenile Justice Board, so that they can properly manage the children in amicable manner by saving their future by proper use of provisions of Juvenile Justice Act and by its sincere application at all levels, and try to ensure that no child falls prey to human trafficking, unsafe migration, child labor, drug addiction and other kinds of child abuse. As per the directions of Honorable Supreme Court, we constituted special legal aid councils at the Juvenile Justice Board Sangareddy. As per the provisions of Juvenile Justice Act, it is also the constitutional right of every citizen under Article 22 of the Constitution of India to be defended by a legal practitioner. As such, in each and every case before proceeding for trial, it is bounden duty on the courts whether the accuser, whether the delinquent, this juvenile is represented by a legal practitioner or not. In absence of the legal practitioner, we must have to engage the counsel through legal services authority, and acting on the directions of Honorable Supreme Court, Special Juvenile Police Unit in the erstwhile Medak district was constituted, and police officers were designed as Special Juvenile Police Officers. We have been imparting training to all the child welfare officers to strengthen the functions of SJPU and orient the newly designated officials on their role as envisaged under the Juvenile Justice Act. As children are at the center of all development programs. India has adopted number of laws which ensures children protection and improvement. Amongst all laws, juvenile justice is a comprehensive legislation, covers two categories of children. One is juvenile in conflict with law and other is child in need of care and protection. The Act has been amended in the years 2000, 2006, 2011 and 2015. Children are most important asset of any nation and they need to nurture in a dignified manner where they are protected and have access to add their entitlement for their overall development. The Juvenile Justice Act is one of such legislation which provide proper care, treatment, development and rehabilitation of the most vulnerable children of our society. And regularly police is the first point of contact for the children who need care and protection and also those who are alleged to have committed an offence. Keeping in view the significant role of police with respect to the children belong to the both category, the Act is mandated to create a special juvenile police unit in every district. The Act further requires under section 63 that such police officials have to undergo special training as to how to deal with such children in a child-friendly manner. As per Juvenile Justice Act, at every police station level, at least one police officer shall be designated as the juvenile or child welfare officers to deal with the children and to coordinate with the police. As per the mandate of the National Legal Services Authority, we have been imparting training to all the child welfare officers of the Special Juvenile Police Unit. And I hope the participants shall understand the importance of the training program and shall understand the Act in its progressive perspective and shall apply the same while they implement it on the ground level. This training is mainly focused to sensitize all the stakeholders to empower the children by ensuring them human rights and dignity. The stakeholders shall give them an opportunity to change the change which is required for the growth and development of our country. The way we deal with the children lays a concrete foundation for the future generations to follow. The responsibility for the protection of our children is collective responsibility for all the citizens. Every individual shall be sensitive towards the safeguarding of their rights of our children. I hope this training would create a difference to all the stakeholders for effective implementation of the Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Act 2015, and I request all the participants do participate in these sessions to enable yourself and enhance your knowledge to deal with the cases related to the juveniles. Thank you one and all.
The definition part. In the definition part, total 61 clauses are there. Out of that, we have to concentrate on section 2, clause 18, which clearly shows that child welfare protection officer. The definition was specified in section 2, clause 18, which clearly shows that the officer designated as such under subsection 1 of section 107. Section 107 deals with child welfare police officer and special juvenile police unit. Section 2 clause 22 deals with child welfare committee constituted under section 27. Mainly, now we have to look into section 107 coupled with rule 8 of JJB rules.